Hi Raghunath, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Good, welcome. And thank you for accepting this invitation to talk about yoga and and its benefit. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Sure.
Introduce yourself.
Thank you for having me. So a bit about myself. My name is Raghunath. From Houston, Texas. Grew up here. Both my parents live here. Went to school at the University of Chicago, and studied economics there and graduated in 2018. I currently reside in New York City, where I work for Credit Suisse in their investment banking division at home.
Okay. So why did you look for yoga after you come home?
Sure. So I guess to rewind a little bit, I came back here to Houston in March, and I unfortunately tested positive for COVID-19. And in the process, about 5, 6 days, I suffered periodic bouts of irregular breathing patterns, some chest compression, and general, fatigue and headache. And at the time, my mom was learning from you, and taking lessons, and she was always a big advocate for yoga, and she continues to be. And in probably a week into my sickness, she recommended that I try yoga with you, and do asanas and breathing and improve my overall well-being.
So now what do you think yoga is?
Um, so I think at least my conception of yoga prior to starting it was um, a little bit more confined to stretching and doing more body exercises. Having done a few yoga classes, in my past, but I learned, from you at least, that yoga is more than just stretching and involves being able to control your breathing, being able to control your mind, and being able to focus on different body parts, using your breathing and your mind.
So did yoga help you?
Absolutely. So a few, I guess, you know narrative or personal experiences. So about fifth day into my sickness with COVID. um, I was taking a class, a pranayama class from you, and I very vividly remember that, where it helped me a lot being able to control my breathing. About 1 hour breathing exercises, involving kapalbhati, and being able to
Mm.
cool as well as stimulate sort of your breathing in some sense. But yeah, I would say yoga helped me. That particular experience kind of opened my eyes in terms of how important breathing is, to you, and being able to control it, even the proper way to breathe. That was an important step. But yoga has definitely helped me, in terms of to you know keep my body and my mind balanced, is very important. So I would say yes, of course, yoga has definitely helped me a lot.
So would you recommend yoga for everyone out there and also especially for COVID patients?
Absolutely. I think, I certainly would advocate yoga for, everyone, all ages, children, young adults, elderly people. I very much encourage everyone to give it a shot. And definitely for COVID patients, obviously, given, if one is able to um, to get to that stage and be able to exert yourself or give it a little bit of energy, I definitely think it would help. especially with the breathing and in terms of your mental well-being. Sitting isolated in a room is not fun, and for most patients out there, it can be very tough. So this is definitely a way to calm yourself, at any point of the day or night. So yes, I would definitely encourage everyone to give it a shot, and learn yoga.
Thank you, Raghunath, for advocating yoga for everyone, especially for COVID-19. And also, thank you for coming here and talking about COVID itself. And I really appreciate it. And I hope the people who are watching this one will, you know, take your words and inspired by your talk and start practicing yoga.
I would have to say, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't, be in this position, and I've probably gotten over it quickly. You've impacted my family as well in very positive ways. So, you obviously were the inspiration, my inspiration. So have to thank you for everything.